Hello everybody and welcome back to Karuna Satori Basic. Today's video is the first video ever filmed in the new studio in the new house, and everything is pretty much set up besides the wallpaper and just a little bit of minor adjustments. Obviously I'm in the attic, it's in the third floor of the house, and it is very nice. This is a very old house and it was built very well for sound. We live in a very, very quiet neighborhood with a lot of older people, so I don't have to worry about any noises, very rarely some cars and things like that, but that's about it. So if today's video seems a little bit foreign, that is why. I'm also filming during the day. It's I think around 11:30, 12 p.m. in the afternoon, and that is also very different for me for the fact that I wake up at 3:30, head to my mom's to film still. It's a little bit of a drive, and the only reason I'm still sticking out there is because of the clinic and things like that. So please bear with me today, but I wanted to make the first video a family mail video because it's kind of like, I don't know, I kind of made the background the same as when I started doing ASMR and things like that. Same couch. The actual first background I had was a tapestry that somebody had gifted me, and I still have it. It's actually down in my daughter's room. The only noise you may hear is my cat. It's the Bengal, so she's aching to get into wherever is in a high up place. They're bred with a wild cat, a Savannah, so they are always wanting to be in high places, so all you're gonna hear is probably scratching at the door and meowing. But I have a bunch of letters here, and I might not open all of these today because there is a package and it's pretty full. Somebody had sent a few gifts, and I'm going to be opening them. So without further ado, I thought we could just get right into it because I am literally, what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm just a little bit nervous. I don't know why. Usually, like I said, the first thing I do in the morning is wake up and film, so this is just odd. You know, I've already been with the kids, we've already had breakfast, so it's kind of like just going about the day and getting on here and things like that. So this first letter I'm going to be reading is from Reese, and she is from Grand Rapids. And yeah, let's open it. Thank you so much for your letter, Reese. I like that name, Reese. Nice, obvious. I'm not going to make the joke, but clearly. Okay. There is a return letter here. You can hear the cat. Not coming up here. Dear Karuna, I am writing to you because our school has an 8th grade assignment that we write to someone who uses writing a lot and ask that they send a pen pencil for our Pencil Hall of Fame. I choose you because I watch your videos every night because they calm me so much. You write in your videos and I love it. I also really like how your videos make me feel as if you're talking to me. Thank you, Reese. Your story is very interesting and it's so cool that you overcame it. Thank you for reading, and if you don't want to send a pencil, it's totally reasonable. From Reese. P.S. I included an extra letter if you would return the pencil. I will absolutely return that pencil tomorrow because I actually have to go to the post office anyway to pick up mail, but I would absolutely love to, Reese. So if you're watching this video, I'm very happy to send you a pencil. It just might take a few days. Probably give it until Friday. Tomorrow's Monday. So absolutely, and thank you so very, very much for your letter. That was very sweet. Aw. I've never heard of that Pencil Hall of Fame. Like, that's weird. I like it though. We never did anything like that. Whenever we were in elementary or middle school or high school, we would always learn how to send letters and write letters, obviously, but we would send them to places like that we could potentially get free coupons. Like I sent it to Pantene Pro V and they sent me like a 25% off or something and a free bottle, small bottle of shampoo or conditioner, if I can remember correctly. But never something that nice, like a Pencil Hall of Fame. That's cute, like pencils from everywhere, I'm assuming. This letter is from Alyssa B, and she is from Tucson, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona is where the stamp over here says, but forgive me, I am a high school dropout. Stay in school, kids. Don't be like your old pal Karuna. Oh, you have really pretty writing. And I like the way you spell your name, Alyssa. It's nice. Dear Sarah/Karuna, my name is Alyssa. I just wanted to write to you and tell you that I love your videos. Thank you. I have tried to watch many channels for ASMR and I always end up coming back to yours. Thank you, Alyssa. Your voice helps me relax during panic attacks. I also love to hear about your life when you share. Well, I would like to think you and I could be good friends, and I want you to know that I look up to you. Oh, thanks so much. I love the hormone molecule tattoo that you have, and I keep considering getting one for myself. But of course, I don't want to steal your idea. What does your tattoo mean, if you don't mind me asking? I always feel like my letters sound off compared to what I would say in person, and I hope one day I could meet you. But I just wanted to reach out and tell you I love your videos and you. Thank you for always being there for your fans. With love, Alyssa, age 24. Thank you so much, Alyssa. Hormone tattoo, or hormone molecule. I'm reading that right, yeah. Maybe I'm just not familiar with science or anything, but when I was younger, 17 or 18 or 16 even to be exact, a guy who did this arm, he was just starting out of tattooing, and I volunteered to be his guinea pig because I thought it was really cool to have tattoos on my arms, and now here we are, and I am currently getting it covered up. I got the first installment of it. I can only take so much tattooing. My skin is very sensitive. I recently just got this one, and I was pretty much at my pain limit with this. This I got done in one, but I knew the guy who did those, and I was comfortable with the pain. Like, I was comfortable with him. He helped calm me down and things. But this molecule stands for LSD. It is a psychedelic substance that I obviously have done, and I loved it so much I wanted to get it tattooed. Now that was back in the day when I was very young, and if you ever want to get a molecule tattoo, obviously you're not stealing anybody's idea. Many people have it. It's just I don't recommend getting a molecule of drugs on your arm. I was denied a job at Panera Bread. I was denied to get into the service. I was going to go into the Air Force, and I had more than 25% of tattoos on my body at that time. I think it was 25% or something when I spoke to the guy or whatever. But so if you are going to get a molecule tattoo, I very much suggest you take some time and think about what you want. Unfortunately, I have a very, very impulsive, addictive personality. So when I saw somebody with a tattoo, I was like, I need that, and I need it now. And I came up with something on the spot. I didn't really have any background to it. Nowadays, obviously, you know, with things like this was for my father, and this cover up, it's going to be faded out here. It was just a start. We'll cover up my arm. I know what I want now, and I'm taking my time before I go out and get a tattoo very quickly. If I could go back, I would probably, you know, get compassion off my neck, obviously keep the footprints, but I don't know. I really wish I could go back and not have tattoos on my neck and, you know, the way that they were on this arm. So I definitely recommend, if you want to get a tattoo, please think about it before you go and get it, or the molecule or anything like that. And I definitely don't recommend getting, if you do plan on getting like a drug on your arm or something, get it somewhere, you know, maybe private that you can show your friends or something, not when you're working. That is just my opinion. Please don't think I'm sitting here saying that you should conform to society. It's just with your career or something in the future, I really suggest thinking about it. Although tattoos nowadays are very, 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 what's the word I'm looking for, accepted and things like that, they're still taboo in some parts of the world, and, you know, some jobs, you know, you can't have them and everything of that nature. So I hope that helped, and thank you so much for your letter, Alyssa, and let us move on. Every time I say let us or lettuce, it reminds me of like whenever I used to go to Catholic church with my grandmother when I was younger. I was baptized Catholic, and then like I was born and baptized Catholic and then raised a Christian. But every time I'd go to Catholic church, they would literally say, let us pray. So this letter right here is from Savannah D, and she's from Suisun City, California. Forgive me if I say that wrong, which I probably will. And there are two little letters here. I think this is a drawing. It is. Oh, I like that. You're beautiful writing. Karuna Satori. I love you with all of my person. So this will go on the wall behind me, along with all the other letters that all of you have sent in the past. I already have some pictures up right now, but this is very, very beautiful. Look at that writing, everybody. Isn't that nice? I really like that. So, okay. Yeah, you have very nice writing. Look at this. I dig this. If I don't break it or rip it. All right. Dear Sarah, hi, my name is Savannah. Hello, Savannah. I've sent you 2 letters already. You might not remember me, but I am the girl who has small eyes and a friend who is suffering from depression and anxiety. By the way, thank you so much for your advice. I am writing this the day you gave that advice, so I have to wait to use it until I see her on Monday. Aw. She was doing a little better, but I really worry about her. Sometimes I wish I could be a little kid again instead of being a 12-year-old in 7th grade who constantly wants to change things in the world that I don't agree with. I have something to say about that in a little bit. I am sorry I have sent you so many letters. Okay, number 1, do not be sorry at all. That is so sweet of you to even sit down and write me. I really, really am grateful. It is so nice to be able to go to the post office and get something other than bills. We have all of our mail and everything sent to the P.O. box because I have to make a drive to town every single day. But I just love sending you love through words I write. Thank you. You're 12? Oh my God. You are such an inspiration. My favorite thing about you is that you don't post a bunch of diss tracks and hate towards other people. It sucks that there is hate in the real world and online. I just try to ignore it, which is really hard. I wish that I could meet you someday and have a real life conversation. Talking to people face to face is so much better than looking at a screen. Sometimes when drama gets so bad that even my friends hate me, I watch one of your videos and it instantly puts me in a good mood. The way you talk is so soothing. You put me in a reloved mood. You are such a beautiful person inside and out. You make my heart smile. Yes, I know what I said was cringy. It is not, Savannah. Well, I don't know what else to write, so I guess I should close this letter off. I'm probably going to write you more in the future, so I hope you have a wonderful day filled with love. Love ya. Bye. Spread the love from Savannah. P.S. Suisun cities pronounced Susun. Wow. Well, we really messed that up, didn't we? Just so you're not confused next time. Karuna Satori. I love it. That is so sweet, Savannah. My best advice in regards to not feeling like that, you are going to be feeling a ton of things, you know, as you grow up and everything like that, and always wanting to change things. Your beliefs and everything will constantly change, and you'll just develop that wisdom as you get older. But my opinion with your whole friends situation, you said, even when my friends hate me, when I was younger, excuse me, my family and my parents would tell me that those people, I would probably ultimately not see them after graduating high school and things like that. And I never wanted to believe that, the people who would, you know, be my friend, but then on days just, you know, act like they didn't like me because they just didn't feel like it. You clearly have your head on straight, and you know that spreading love and things like that, that is ultimately what I wish I could have gone back and done. I was always so worried, and I still am. I have that issue. It's a very bad issue. I always worry about what other people think, and I always, you know, still, you know, try to impress people, and it's just, it's, the other half of me knows that's just not real life. Like, that's just not how life goes and how life is and things like that. And if I could just, you know, go back and change that, I wouldn't worry about, you know, the days that my friends, you know, didn't like me. And I hope you don't worry about that too, because it really is like a bad thing. It's something that it takes your mind off of your education. It takes your mind off your family life. Don't worry about that stuff. My best advice is to just try to, you know, just stay positive through it all. Like, just go about school and go about life, because it's not about anybody else but you. This is the best time of your life. You're growing up. You know, all these experiences are happening as your brain's developing more and more and more and more as you grow up. And you think you know it all whenever you're younger, but you don't. And even whenever you're my age, I'm 27, you still don't know it all. And you probably never will. Always stay humble, and always, oh my God, SoundCloud rapper. Always stay humble, and always stay, just stay open-minded. Peter Mon, who I only watch his Peterisms channel now, I don't follow his drama channels anymore. I think I've watched 1 or 2 videos since, but because I don't believe the way that he treats people is very good anymore. But he does have a lot of teachable advice, and one of his quotes is remain teachable. So if I can give that advice to you from him, it would be to remain teachable. Never ever feel like you know it all, because you don't. You can have your opinions on things, your beliefs on things, but ultimately, what do we know and what don't we know? So thank you so much for your letter and your drawing. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to hang it on my wall. And yeah, so I hope that helped, and let us move on to the next letter. And then I'm probably going to get into that box, because that's the same letter. Okay. This is from Caitlin P, and she is from Milford, Connecticut. CT, Connecticut. Dropped out of school. Wish I could go back. Thank you for your letter, Caitlin. Dear Sarah, hi, my name is Caitlin. Hello, Caitlin. I'm a 17, going on 18-year-old girl who semi-suffers anxiety long before I discover ASMR. I was being bullied and doing self-harm. At that point in time, I did not know who to turn to. I couldn't turn to my parents because they didn't believe me when I told them I had anxiety. That is so sad. So many parents don't believe that when children, you're not a kid, but whenever younger people, even children, you know, have actual anxiety. You know, life is so stressful nowadays. But anyway, and they still don't to this day. Anyway, after I got help, I was still suffering, so I turned into ASMR at first. I couldn't find the right ASMR artist until I found your channel. Thank you. First, I didn't like it. I don't know why. That's okay. That's okay. That's another thing. The other letter was said that, like, I don't, you know, forget it. I'll get into it at the end. But something in my head kept telling me to go back and watch and listen to you, and I listened. I'm so grateful that I did, because you helped me through so much. When I have random attacks, I turn to you, or when I just want to unwind, you are there. Thank you. You've always been there for me and others, and I'm grateful that I've been there for you. Oh, thank you so much. Like, literally, you understand what I'm saying. I'll get into that later too. I love you so much and hope that one day you get to come down to Milford and enjoy the place. Keep doing what you are doing, and I hope one day I get to meet you. P.S. My Snapchat, Instagram, add me. Side note, getting a tattoo on May 18th. Have any ideas what to get? Like I said in the first letter, that is not my place to say, but wow, like, thank you so much. I really love that comment that you said about being there for me, because you are there for me. And that's what I try to express to our whole family everywhere. Gotta put that letter. But our whole family everywhere, it is just so nice, so absolutely incredible that, you know, you guys are always there for me. And I always say that, and it feels like, you know, you guys don't understand how important you are to me. Like, I would not, all YouTube content creators would not be here if it weren't for you. Just, I always want you guys to remember that. Now, as far as your parents not believing your anxiety, I am so sorry for that. You're gonna be 18 soon, so it really doesn't matter, because your life is just starting. Like, I'm assuming you're just coming out of high school. I'm assuming, you know, unfortunately, I believe that, like, I think everybody suffers from a form of anxiety. Life cannot be perfect, nor do we ever want life to be perfect. I just don't think that we would ever want life to be perfect, in my opinion. I don't know how to explain it, other than I'm so, like, if I could go back, I would live life with the, you know, knowledge and wisdom that I feel like I have now. Little do I know that I'm probably, you know, I don't know. You know, sometimes we feel like we know it all when we don't. The letter before that mentioned, you know, I'm so happy you don't spread hate on your channel. Now, I'm not saying that I've spread hate, because I don't believe I ever have, but I have said things that were not nice, even on my ASMR channel, on my update videos and things like that. And I just think that it's, I don't know, sometimes I go back and I watch through and I'm like, wow, like, I was being really rude here. And, you know, like I said, we're not perfect, and I'm definitely not perfect by any means, nor even in the realm of, like, but anyway, yeah, like, I don't know. Don't ever worry about what other people think, and I really wish I could take that advice, and that is, like, the biggest thing I struggle with. But ultimately, it's like, if we died tomorrow, it's like, what mattered? You know, me spending time with my kids or worrying about what other people think. And, you know, I do a little bit of both, and it's sad, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm there for my kids when I'm supposed to be there for my kids. But what I'm saying is the time, like at night after they go to bed, whenever I'm like reading comments on my channel and I find one I don't like, or the times that I was constantly going on gossip channels and reading that stuff, it's like I'm wasting my life doing that stuff. And I read them and I'm like, why don't they like me? Why can't I get them to like me? It's like, not everybody can like you. And, you know, there are times that I go through life and I'm just like being myself and I don't worry about that. And then I look back and I realize those are like the best times that I'm not worried about what other people think. I know they are your parents. I know how important they are to you. Obviously, they birthed you, you know, but someday they will realize, and I promise you that. So, but anyway, I'm going to save these letters for the next 2 videos because I am at, I think, 20% battery, I think. And I want to get to this package, but thank you guys so much for your letters. Like I said, I think that is it. I think I've went through and read every single letter that's been sent to me, and we've had family mail piled up for a while. There's been a lot going on. That's really kind of an excuse. I know I can sit down and film anytime I want, but I wanted the background to be good. I don't want to like sit, like I'm feeling kind of comfortable now that I'm talking. I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable. This isn't my space yet. Do you understand what I mean? It's like when you move to a new place and you decorate your room, but yet you don't feel like you're in there. Like I just saged this place so the energy's all neutral and stuff. We did a live stream the other night and I was still a little bit like nervous and things like that. I don't know, I just want to get comfortable and be here in my space. This is also Victor's studio room, but ultimately for Karuna Satori ASMR sometimes and basic and things like that, this is where I sit and film. Like my husband has this little bonsai thing over here. Maybe at the end of the video I'll show you because obviously I have to cut it off anyway, but he has a little corner with his bonsai plants and stuff like that, and eventually we're gonna hang more lights in the ceilings and, you know, he's gonna grow bonsai plants. It's like most people grow weed in their attics and my husband's growing bonsai plants, so that's really cool. So without further ado, let's get into the last box. This is heavy. I already opened one. Jesus. Oh my God. If I would have dropped this, this is so precious to me. I use it for whenever in the morning time, like I put my keys in there. I love this thing. Okay, so we'll get into that first, but I got this package the other day. It has this really pretty sticky duct tape. And in here was a letter. This was from Vermont, Ogden, Vermont. And I was already shook with the first gift. The letter on top just said, oh, look at that. I didn't know there was flowers on the other side. That's odd. Hi, with an exclamation mark. Did you guys ever see Seinfeld with Elaine when she's like, exclamation, exclamation? She gets in a fight with her boyfriend, Jake. Just a quick note to say that while I am one of your older viewers, 39, okay, that's not old, but thank you. You are an absolute inspiration to me, and I send well wishes and love you every day. Not creepy, I promise. I love you too, thank you so much. Like, I've read this and I was like, Victor, look at this. I've crafted everything in this box besides the obvious. I just wanted to send a token of my appreciation for all that you do. The post office is about to close, so I'll send a proper letter another time. Love, April. Thank you so much, April. I don't think you're old at all. They say if you never celebrate your birthday, you never get old. But I've had a few people, like I've had somebody in their 60s like say that they watched me, and that's flattering. That means that somebody can tolerate my ass enough. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying not to swear because I know that a lot of the letters are younger viewers and stuff. But that somebody like older and more wise can handle my sometimes bull crap. So let us get into the package. Okay, so the first gift, like I said, I told you guys this before, like when I get packages, I always open them, if like to see what's inside, because the one time I got sent some porn, it was just like, but the one gift that I opened was this incredible, adorable record that I'm assuming had fastened into a bowl. Is that the word to use, fastened? And it's the record Angel. The Johann Strauss Orchestra of Vienna, Willy Boskovsky condition. Recorded in Australia in 1973. That is awesome. Never heard of it, but this is a beautiful bowl. And it sits on our new end tables, and I set it there, and I put my keys in it, and I have a little candle next to it. So thank you so much, April. I love this bowl, this dish. At first I was like, is this like a cereal bowl? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't have like, I'm not good at decorations and things like that. And I was like, do you hang this on the wall? Like, what do you do? But it did not look right on the wall. So I was like, I think this is supposed to be like a decorative dish. Like, should I put some potpourri in it? Like, what should... But I love it, what I have for it. So this is the second present, and it is decorated with sequin straps, and I absolutely love it. And it's already torn a little bit because when I opened it, I was going to open the second one, and then I realized there's a few things in here, so I was just going to wait and do it on camera. So God forbid, April, I don't think you sent me anything bad if you sent me something as beautiful as that dish. So thank you, bowl dish, whatever. So let me open this somehow. Oh man, I don't have scissors up here. I have a lighter. Would that be wrong? Wait, I think I can do it. Nope, I'm ruining it, but I'm stretching it enough to it. There we go. So, exfoliating body scrub and wash. Thank you. I'll use some of that right now. It's like getting summer, or it's getting warmer out, like it's spring, and it's about to be May. It's about to be May, and literally, like, I need to start painting my toenails because I cannot wear socks in hot weather, and it just gotta take care of your body, you know, when you don't exfoliate, it's gross. Like, I used to go and get massages, and literally, I remember, like, at the end of the massages, the guy would, like, move back or something. I'd turn around, and he'd be, like, wiping off his hands, and then I'd reach around and film it. He's like, I didn't put on the lotion yet, stop, and there's, like, all this dead skin. I was like, Christ. I was like, I can see why. This is the You Are Amazing Body Lotion, Body Mist, and Exfoliating Body Wash. So thank you so, so very much. I want to smell it. Ooh, you can. Oh, I love the smell of coconut. I never used to like the smell of coconut when I was younger. Like, I really didn't. I always was like, okay, well, it reminded me, I don't know. Like, we'd always go to the beach when I was younger, like twice a year almost. My pap owned a timeshare house down in Florida, so we'd always be at the beach, and constantly, like, I'd go down there, and I guess my memories were, like, related to coconut smells and scents with the, like, suntan lotion and getting burnt anyway, and then my skin fusing to the bed because I was sunburned so bad and had sun poisoning. But I learned to love it as I grew older, because then I realized that my parents were putting on the wrong SPF for a child of my age. So thank you so much, April, for the scrub and gift set. I absolutely love it. Thank you. So let us move on to the next one. And it is this. I feel like I should have did this in an ASMR video. I really like these little strings, but I don't want to... Oh. Never mind. Oh God, please tell me that's not how that was in the first part. I'm gonna use these for something if you don't mind. I want to do it in like an ASMR video. This is really creative, thank you. I like opening gifts. I'm so weird. I don't know, like ever since I was younger, I was that kid at the birthday party who the other kids were having their day, and I'm just like, where's my gift? Like, selfish ass growing up. Thank you, April. Oh my God, look at this. I don't want to break it. Jesus, like if I were to rip that open. Oh my goodness, look, you can put your pencils and pens and little things in here. Thank you. This is awesome. This is literally going to be in tomorrow's video, like 100% hands down. Thank you so much. You handcrafted all this? How do you do stuff like this? I love this, like the record thing. I love that. I don't want to scratch it. I Say a Little Prayer by Burt Bacharach and Dion Warwick. I feel like if it's Burt Bacharach, I've heard it. So I have to look that video up on YouTube. In fact, do I even have my phone? Oh, I'm filming with it. Wow. All right. Thank you so much for this. I cannot wait to use this in tomorrow's video. This is adorable, you guys. Look at this. Like, wow. I'm not, like, I don't know. I feel like is this like, oh, this is the background. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I love it. Thank you so much. That is so pretty. Literally, if I'm not like, I don't know how to explain it. But that's really sweet. I feel like I can't show like how grateful I am because I don't know, like I kind of, you know what I mean? Like my life, I kind of like am a little bit in like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a little bit like by myself, you know, I have my family and stuff like that. I keep to myself, you know, not very many close friends. I have a ton of acquaintances, but you know, going out and friends are sparse. So it's nice to get a gift here, like whenever you support everybody else. And I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like that's nice, like to be able to open a gift, and it's a homemade gift. And I think homemade gifts are the best gifts. You know what I mean? Like, thank you. So this is the next one. If I could get it. It's taped to the paper, so I'm trying to open the paper. Why didn't I bring scissors? Oh, this is pretty. It's a little box. If I could just get the, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's stuck to my shirt. Oh, can you guys tell me your opinion? Like, I am looking forward to your opinion. So I did put on makeup today, but I tried to stick to the, like, just foundation and eyebrows and stuff like that. Like, I didn't do much to my face with a messy bun because I wanted to see what it would look like. Clean this up. Look at this box. This is so pretty. Thank you. If I could open it. I feel it, Mr. Krabs. 100% shea butter soap, watermelon sugar scrub, organic cane sugar, natural watermelon scent, chocolate mint soap truffles, oh my goodness, organic Dutch processed cocoa, natural peppermint oil. Peppermint oil, that stuff literally can help with anxiety and everything like that. Thank you. Let's see what it looks like. This is so pretty. I don't want to rip it. You know what I mean? Like, this is so nice. Oh God. And there it all goes. So I opened it all right. Look, there are like little candies. Oh my goodness. Oh, it was all in one with little, I'm assuming this goes in here. This is the chocolate truffles. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry I opened it like that. I'm like all freaking out. Like, oh, that's where that thing went. Okay. So it kind of goes like this. Let me try to put all these back. Okay, there we go. All right, here it is. That is so, so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm using this tonight, like literally. It's shower and shave nights. Don't every day, but it's all right. Thank you so much, April. These gifts are so meaningful to me. Like, thank you very, very much. And thank you guys so, so much for your letters. Like, it is so nice to be in person and read like a handmade letter or open a gift. Like, that is beautiful. Thank you. Like, it's very nice. Oh my goodness, there's a couple things in here. I thought I got them all. All right, so we have 3 more things to open up. Here's the next one. Good thing you had a bow on this one, because I'd be screwing it all up. So pretty. I love this. Look at the owls. Atlantic. Teach your children. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. Now I know my husband will know who that is, but I don't because I am music illiterate and I rarely listen to music, but this is still so beautiful. These designs are gorgeous. Like, do you sell your art? Like, do you have a website? You didn't really put a website anywhere, but I would love to feature this. You should try, like, so, I'm sure you do sell these if you made that soap and stuff like that, but literally, look at this stuff. Like, this is beautiful. I am so excited to use this in tomorrow's video. I'm doing a makeup role play, like a super long one, and I'm gonna use one of these notebooks in the beginning and, like, you know, be like, my friend April here. But thank you so much. Like, that is so weird. Like, do you have to bind the notebook together? If you see this, can you let me know, like, in the comments or anything? Like, is there a way to contact you? There was no contact information or anything, and I really, really would like to thank you, like, through a message or, like, an email or letter or something. Like, thank you so much. Oh, God. I don't break the rest of the stuff you sent me. So these are the last two little guys. And, yeah. Okay, this one I might have to... Why am I so bad at opening things? This is why we can't have nice things. Literally, my kids, like, will, like, for Christmas, like, some of their presents, we, wrapped, like, to where we didn't think they could get into them. You know what I mean? So they could be, like, excited and stuff like that. And they just opened them in seconds. I was just like, of course. Like, of course. As a parent, you learn not to wrap, like, pretty gifts for Christmas. That's, you know what I mean? So, all right, this is tape. My nails need redone, that's why. There we go, some tape. I love soap. I love soap. I need soap. Like, 100% shea butter soap, honey oatmeal. Oh my God, like, organic oatmeal, clover, honey. I love, like, homemade soaps. Like, I think people who make them. My friend Danielle makes these. Like, oh, that smells good. I'm, like, holding it up, like, here, smell this. Like, here's what it looks like. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I am going to have a relaxing bath tonight. And you know what? These soaps are so good for my son's skin. Like, my son has really bad eczema. He gets it from me. My husband doesn't have any that I know of, but I do know that he had to get it from me. Like, I get it whenever I get eczema, I'll get it, like, in the corners of my arms, or, like, right here in between, right before my armpit meets my breast, and, like, the backs of my knees and stuff like that. And it's just so, you know what I mean? So organic soaps and things like that, like, we have to use Aveeno, and it still irritates the skin and things like that. So thank you so much, April. Like, I'm definitely going to be using this on my son as well. And summer's coming, so, you know, sweat actually dries the skin out worse, you know what I mean? So I am assuming this one is soap as well. And literally, I just wanted to thank you so much. Like, you made my day, all of you who took the time to send a letter. Like, thank you so much. And anybody who hasn't or anything like that, like, your comments are so, like, humbling and beautiful. This is why, like, I do YouTube. Like, it's just like the one letter said, you know, thank you, or I support you and stuff like that, or I'm glad I could be there for you. That really means a lot when people realize how much of a part of, like, my life that they truly are. You know what I mean? So this is... I like the little bow. I'm trying to read it. 100% shea butter soap, citrus, organic lemon and orange oil, organic lemon and orange zest. Ooh. So I can't smell it through here, but I'm sure once I get it all soapy. And I like how they always, you have to get, like, the cut. Now, did you make this soap, April? Or, because you said besides the obvious, and there was that one set. I don't know. I'm assuming you made this because of all the decorative, you know, notebooks and the bowl and stuff like that. Literally, I'm assuming you made it, but if not, it doesn't matter. Like, this is all so beautiful. So thank you so, so much. Like, wow. But yeah, I am so eternally grateful that you guys sent me letters, comments, even on my videos. And thank you so much for the gift, April, gifts. Like, that is so absolutely sweet of you. I am so grateful. I'm covered in paper and glitter, and I love it. It's interesting, like, I'm at the end of the video, and I feel, like, really comfortable to talk now. Like, I feel real, I don't know, I just feel real good. Like, you know, this is our first video in this new studio, and I just feel like I got our energy out there. Like, it's not just my energy. I have stuff from Vermont. I have letters, you know, from, like, Missouri. I got that wrong. Is it Mississippi or Missouri? you know, different place, California, everything, like all of your energy now is here. And you know what I mean? Like when I put this video up and you comment it, it just makes me feel like we all are one little big happy family, and I am so eternally grateful. So thank you guys so much for watching if you stuck around this long, and thank you all for in today's video for being there for me. Like I said, anybody who comments or just, you know, is there on our channel in general, it means more than you know. You know, whenever whenever I'm serious, I'm like but yeah. So thank you so much, and I'm not good with outros on a channel that I don't really know much about, so. But yeah, oh, I wanted to show you guys the bonsai. I don't know if I can, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. You guys see the bonsai trees over there? I think that's all I can do, and there's the light, so, but yeah. So I love you guys with all of my person, and thank you again for watching.